We are celebrating Western New York with a trip of a lifetime for some local veterans. 24 men and women were able to visit our nation's capital and experience their respective memorials for the 3rd annual Western New York Warriors Flight.
And 2 on your side's Joshua Robinson went on the journey with these veterans and brings us tonight's report.
The World War II Memorial played opening act for this year's Western New York Warriors Flight. But not every memorial is created equal. Just ask Chuck Learn, who visited the Korean War Memorial for the first time today and was immediately transported back 62 years.
It's more like a platoon that's been decimated because a normal platoon's about 35, 40 men. So, they're on a patrol here and observing and looking for the enemy.
For Chris Chabriel, who admitted his own struggles from the Vietnam War, a trip to the Vietnam Memorial allowed him both to confront his past and to rise above it into a greater community.
I wanted to experience more than just the Vietnam Wall. I'm a veteran. I'm not a veteran of Vietnam. I'm a veteran of the United States and all of the wars that we were involved with.
And for their final visit, a changing of the guard ceremony from the tomb of the unknown soldier, Murdoch Smith says there was no more perfect way to end the day, even though he admits he did crack a smile.
I was watching him when he looked at the back sight, and he kind of looked down, and he kind of like looked at him like, hey, you got a little dirt here, you know?
Murdoch says it brought him back to his own days of service, his own rifle inspection, and even as he smiled, he made sure to salute.
It really touched my soul. I mean, it's like seeing your first child for the first time.
For every veteran I spoke with today, a different story, a different memory, and for some, a different struggle. But the message to each of them was one and the same.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service.